Hello, hello, how are you? Welcome, my name is Misty. If you like your own personal reading, you can get a hold of me through YouTube, any of my social medias, or visit my website at psychicmisty.com. So this is a snapshot of our eclipse season. So we have, and I have notes here so I don't miss anybody. We have a lunar eclipse on November the 19th. And we have a solar eclipse on December the 4th. And eclipses are effective 5 days before and 5 days after each eclipse. A moon is 3 days before and 3 days after. So this is a forecast from like the 14th of November through like the 9th of December. I just created a video of what to expect, just everyday life for these weeks. And eclipses are here to shake things up. They're here to help us. So if we're in a situation that we can't get out of or we're not happy, it gives us avenues or opens up avenues to get it, to let a way for us to get out, to do something different, make our lives positive, and bring more joy to our lives. And again, we all have free will, so we can decide, we can stay or go, but it will give you avenues of deciding what you want to do. Every time Spirit's around, my nose itches. I'm so sorry. And if your life is good, it might give you like a speed bump just to remind you that life is good. Enjoy life. There might be something little, and you may sail right through it. Because the lunar eclipse, of course, is in the sun sign of Scorpio, but it's in the moon of Taurus, so that's the energy. And the solar eclipse on the 4th of December, of course, is going to be in Sagittarius as a sun, and it's going to, of course, be the new moon of Sag, so a double Sag. And yeah, so this will be love. We will do singles and then couples with that. So if you become a couple in this time, or if you are a couple, so I'm going to link it together. Now I'm going to go through order, through Aries down to Pisces in order. And yeah, so we'll do what we usually do. Shift the energy 3 times. Breathe with me. And let's get in the right space. And if you're not able to make it to the end of the video, please let me say I love you to bits and pieces. This is my chance for my heart and soul to connect with your heart and soul, and my angels and guides to hang out with yours. My spirit teams adores you. I adore you. So let's go ahead and get started. We'll do Aries first, but okay. Beautiful. Okay, thank you. So I have a list. I don't want to miss. I want to go in order. So Aries. For both eclipses, the eclipse time frame for love, singles for Aries. So if you are single, I don't feel that you're going to be single, or you're going to be daydreaming about someone from your past. A lot of times eclipses bring people from your past back. Could be a Taurus. But someone from your past, and you or them are going to be stubborn. Meaning it can go positive or negative of people trying to come back, but I think you're going to reminisce, and you may keep it platonic, you may not, but you're going to, I think, enjoy reminiscing. So it could be someone from your past. Yeah, I believe that you're going to be either daydreaming of someone from your past, or your past is going to come back, or you're going to come back into of someone that you used to date, or someone that you kept in the friend zone, kind of dated, kind of didn't. But there's going to be some laughter and reminiscing, and maybe talking on the phone, making plans. If you are a couple, you might be too busy to have that alone time as a couple, which is frustrating. Either of you are extremely busy. If you are trying to get back with an ex, or trying to set up with a new person, I think it's just going to be platonic. I think it's going to be, there's too much going on. If something does happen romantically, it might feel a bit weird. So there might be a weird energy around it. So just enjoy reminiscing, friendship, and see where it goes after both eclipses. Okay. My Tauruses, for love. You too are going to be thinking of someone from your past, or someone that you really like. Should I reach out? Should I call them? Should I get a hold of them on social media? Should I drive by their house? Should I stop by their work party? I don't want to be creepy. I like them. And maybe they're the same for you. Maybe they've liked you for a long time. Do I just pop in? I know there's a party. I've been invited. They're going to be there. I see, again, this energy and this eclipse in November 19th. And 19th is a karmic number. So the person coming back, or someone you like, could be definitely a contract from past lives. I see you or this person offering an olive branch. Like, here I am. I'm single. You're single. Hi. Let's get together. Let's date. Let's hang out. I'm here. You're here. And you've both thought about this a lot, or either of you have thought about this a lot. So don't be surprised if an ex doesn't come back, or someone from the friend zone is finally out of the friend zone, or someone that you've liked a lot for a long time. That's going to be, and again, 19 is a karmic number. And so it might spill out into December the 4th, the solar eclipse in Sag. So it may take off from there. Okay, so my Geminis. Geminis, you're going to have a lot to choose from. My single Geminis are going to have a lot to choose from. Social butterfly, out and about. I apologize, that's going to drive me nuts. Out and about, parties, seeing people. People are going to want your attention. But I see you possibly that spark between one particular person, maybe two. There might be two. You're a Gemini, so it could be two people that are totally opposite from each other that you like, you're talking to. You might get some kisses out of it. If you do more, no judgment here. But there's one that you're going to like more than the other, but you're just kind of testing it out. So I see a lot of socializing, a lot of having a good time. I hear a lot of laughters. I see a lot of people wanting your attention. And I see that I think you're going to have a romantic person. I don't know if it will continue after the last eclipse, because like I said, there will be two of them. So again, it's all up to you if you think it's just going to be a fling, if you want it to continue. But I think one that you're really going to hope for. You really like one of them that really is going to catch your eye, and you're going to have that spark and that flame there. And as I'm listening, it will be more intense in Sagittarius in December. So I feel it's going to continue. I don't feel you're going to be single. I mean, you can choose to be single, but if you choose to have a couple, this person is going to be super important to you for 2022. Okay, my Geminis. Cancerians. Yeah, Cancerians. People are going to be drawn to you like a moth to the flame. You may have a boyfriend or a girlfriend. I read for everybody, boy, girl, girl, doesn't matter. Everyone's in love, but you might have someone's going to absolutely adore you, and you're going to absolutely adore somebody else. I don't see you being alone, even if you decide, again, a lot of these readings are coming out that there's going to be a lot of friskiness. Forgive me for saying it, but I think everyone's so tired of being locked inside, and last year was so crummy. But I think that people are yearning for touch, for conversation. So I see intimate talks. If you're a couple, I mean, it's just going to be fiery. You're gonna have wonderful romantic times with your mate. My singles, especially males, I think males are going to be out there looking for mates. A lot of mates. But females, you're going to really find that person, and I think there might be a one-night stand in it that might continue through. But I see it being good for you romantically. From heart. You're going to lead from your heart. Again, someone from your past could be coming, but I don't think so. Not from my Cancerians. I think it's going to be, I don't think you're going to be single. You're not going to feel it. You're not going to feel single, whoever that you hook up with. And my couples are going to be, it's going to be just romance and blossoming. Leos. My single Leos. You're going to be impressing the masses. But again, you're just like the last reading I did, you're going to be kind of doing it yourself. You're doing you. You're going to be kind of by yourself, majestic. You're not craving, you're just going to be, look at me, that strong, silent type, male or female. But I think you're going to flirt, my singles, but it's not going to be, I think you're going to love the intention. You're going to love everyone being around. You're going to love, but I think you'll be happy being single. There's someone you'll have an eye on. I think you're going to play practical jokes if you're a couple with your mate. I think it's going to be very playful and fun. A lot of practical jokes, a lot of role playing. But my singles, I think that you're going to be impressing the masses. You might have a lot of people fighting over you romantically because you are so charismatic and just that beautiful, majestic. But I think you're just going to keep it casual. I think you're going to keep it casual during this eclipses and just be like, you're just going to enjoy it and just keep it moving. Keep that fire moving. Virgos, my single Virgos. You're going to be very serious. And so when you meet somebody, it's going to be like, this is what I want. What do you want? It's not going to be an interview. It's going to be very dramatic. This is to the point. Are you going the same direction as me? Great. If not, you're going to go to the next person. And you're going to look at them, and you're going to look them up and down. And you're going to size them up. You're going to know. Sometimes you're not even going to have to talk to them. You're not even going to have to interview them or ask them. You're going to just know. Nope. Yes. Couples, you're definitely going to be on the same page. You may be frisky other than your home. You may decide to be frisky, go to someone's house and everyone throwing all their coats on a bed in the spare bedroom, and you might be back there with your mate being frisky. You're going to be adventurous. My singles, you're playing for keeps. You will find somebody that is going in the same direction, and you're hopeful. There is no playing around for my Virgos. None. None. Librans, my beautiful Librans. So my Libras, of course, yes, they want marriage. They are happiest when they're in a relationship. They're ruled by Venus, as a lot of other signs are, but you are looking for marriage. If you're single, which surprised me for a Libra single, if you're single, you're ready to get married. You're out there looking for someone that you're going to marry, have a committed relationship with, and if not married, forgive me, marriage, a committed relationship. You don't have to get married to have a monogamous committed relationship, to be with somebody. That's another thing. But people, when they see you, are just going to know they're the marrying type. Virgos are like, I want this, this, and this, not you. They're going to see you and say, I'm going to marry that, he or she. I'm going to marry them. They will be mine. And you will be getting married in 2022. There'll be no ifs, ands, or buts around it. That's what you want. My couple Libras, there is some friction. There is some friction with my couple Librans, and I think that your person is feeling ignored. I think maybe you could be feeling ignored because there's so much hustle and bustle. Eclipses are the energy is so crazy. You might feel rejected, or your mate may feel rejected, or there's something going on at work, or there's something going on and someone's pulling away. Give them time, communicate. But there is some friction for my couples, and that's hard for my Librans. There's some friction there, and it's nothing negative. I feel it is life. I don't think you or your mate are fighting or fussing or cheating. I just think that the eclipses are so intense that it is causing people to either come together or separate. So not separate like separating, but like distance, feeling emotionally distanced from each other. But my couples, don't be surprised if you meet somebody and you're a couple. Like, you just know. Like, some people go on a date and then move in the next day and never leave. Or they go on a date and then like 2 weeks later, Christmas, here's a ring. Or you are the committed type. You are so that's your game. I'm being a dead horse. Scorpios for the eclipses. You know, I had mentioned the last reading that you're going to be hanging out with the Leos. I think you're going to be very detached. You're going to have a lot of secrets. You're going to do your own thing, almost like an Aquarius. Aquarius are going to be doing their own thing in the other reading I did, not for love, but for love. There is some secrets. You're ready for the holidays to be over. You're ready for the eclipses to be over. You know, with this eclipse being on the 19th, which is a karmic sign, it's in Taurus, sun sign, your sun sign. I just think it's so much. You're so watered down. It may be too much for you, and you may withdraw and just secretive. Not bad secretive, but you're just going to do what you want. And then by the time December 4th comes and it's sun, in Sag, and Sag is in the eclipse, you're going to take off running and be gone. You're going to kind of go within and just do your own thing. And if anyone tries to get into your secret world, you're just going to zap them. You're really going to hunker in, do what needs to do, and not worry about everything else. Someone's going to try to get in there. There's going to could be a fire sign that's going to try to, they're going to have to enjoy your secret world if you let them in. If you let your guard down, they're going to have to enjoy that secret until they get through the eclipses. Sagittarius, happy birthday, by the way, my Scorpios. I apologize. I hope you have an amazing birthday. Sagittarius, happy early birthday, by the way. So, yes, you too are looking for somebody. And I think you will not be single for long. I think you're going to find somebody either from the past or someone that has liked you for a long time, and you're moving in the same direction. And it's abundance. Whomever this person is, could be another Taurus, could be an earth sign, but it's going to be abundance. And my couples, you're going to enjoy the people being around, and it's going to make you more in love with each other as you sit across the table, or you have these parties and you see each other and you see the masses amount of people, and you're just going to fall in love with each other more and more by the people you invited, and everyone having a good time, and you're going to re-fall in love with each other. And my singles, it will be fast and furious. Whomever you meet, it's going to be that one-on-one time, and you are going to know that the fruit of your labor, that this person is going to bring a beautiful life. But in a quiet way of bringing in the new year. So I'm hearing a quiet way. So whomever that you, as my singles, begin a relationship with, it's going to be nice and quiet and even through the new year. That's beautiful. That's absolutely beautiful. And that's something that's, it's not, I mean, you're a fire sign. So for you to relax and get into that earth space, that's beautiful, and enjoy that. Enjoy that. And it's your birthday, so you're really going to enjoy the abundance. I think people are going to shower you with gifts. There's going to be a lot of love there. And I think your new mate, or if you're a couple, or if you become a couple, is just really going to surprise you by the love of the effort they put into your birthday and the holidays and such. I just see abundance for you. Just beautiful flowers blooming, like money coming, just beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. Capricorns. Capricorns for the eclipses. So, whomever you meet is going to be a perfect match for you. Now, mind you, the 19th of November is a karmic number. So it's someone that you have had in the past, this lifetime or the past lifetimes, and they're going to give you a lot of freedom, meaning you guys trust each other. You trust that you're not going to run off and cheat on each other, or they're not going to spend all the money. There's going to be a lot of independence, a very good relationship for you, Capricorn. There will be a lot of, maybe you both travel for work, or you live separate, or maybe you'll decide to move in together in December or January or February or March. But there's that trust there, and you guys can run off separately to the grocery store and not worry. You don't have to check each other's phones. Very independent, positive relationship, my singles. Couples, you're going to frisky. If you look at the other reading I just did for the eclipses, frisky. Capricorns, you're going to do everything up. You're going to overeat, overdrink. You're going to do everything big and lots of it, and enjoy it. And you can diet and worry about it another day. So, good month for you, my Capricorns. Good month. 2 more, Aquariuses. Aquariuses. So, there could be a breakup. You could be dealing with the past, because this is the eclipses. There could be a breakup, and you are ready to detach. Or you could be around a Libra, another air sign, or take on Libra energy. But I feel that there's a recent breakup, or there will be a breakup, and you may fall into another's arms. Someone that will catch you and be that rebound. But I think it might be a positive rebound. It might be another air sign as you. And that you'll be friends first. I think there will be some healing for you by talking with this other person from this breakup. So there could be a breakup. But don't be surprised if this rebound leads to another committed relationship, because you really want that committed relationship. You don't want to be alone. And this person just seems to get you. So you may be devastated with this breakup. But look at the positive side, that the universe shook it up for a reason, that maybe the right person has come to you. But definitely do the healing before you commit to this other person or jump up and remarry. Make sure you heal the past first, because sometimes when we do rebounds, we're picking up on the same person that we just left or just left us, or we pick up on a person because we're down and out and victims. So just take your time with this new person. But couples, you guys are definitely romantic talks, romantic dinners, spending time alone, talking about the future. Definitely my couples are on the same page. Romance, buying each other's flowers, little love notes, cuties. My couples are doing great. My single Aquarians, there might be a sudden breakup or just recently happened, and I believe someone's going to come right in and fill that void. Okay. Last but not least, Pisces. Beautiful Pisces. So there's a person that may live far from you, that you need to travel to go see, that you either met on the phone, social media, dating app, someone that has moved or lives far from you, or you meet at a party that maybe you drove afar to a party. Maybe you're recently, like Aquarius is, recently single. Maybe they're recently single. They're hurt. I see you traveling several times, or them traveling several times to come see you. My couples might be having issues with someone else, with a child. Maybe there's some jealousy there of a child or a friend. My couples, maybe there be friends that are butting into your relationship. Maybe someone's after your mate. Someone's after you. There's some jealousy. In the past, present, or future, you could be trying to get over that, my couples. Some speed bumps for my couples. You could be daydreaming and wanting something new. My couples, it will be very interesting to see what happens. Also, there's someone you're thinking about, or your mate is thinking about. And it could be just your figment of your imagination. Communicate with your mate and find out, and have them communicate with you. If they're acting odd, just talk to them. Talk to them and find out what they're feeling. Bring more romance into it. I think that will help be more romantic. And that is physically, mentally, spiritually. Don't hold back from your mate, and don't let them hold back with you. I think this speed bump is just a speed bump. I think it's the eclipses maybe shading things over. But my couples, I see you traveling for this person, or they're traveling for you. But I see a lot of hustle and bustle. I don't see you being single. But then again, make sure that this person, since they live far away from you, that they're being legit and you're being legit. You know, take your time. Take your time. Make sure that you're the only person they're talking to. Singles and couples. Just sorry to end such a negative note. I adore you. I love you to bits and pieces, and have a wonderful eclipse the best way you can. And we'll see you next month. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.